Welcome, and thank you for viewing this conceptual development planning video for Elephant Rocks State Park. Missouri State Parks is hosting a CDP open house on October 19th from 6 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. at the Battle of Pilot Knob State Historic Site. For those of you unable to attend the event, I will highlight the presented information in this video. Elephant Rocks State Park is located at 7406 Highway 21 in Belleview, about 4 miles north of Pilot Knob. It was acquired in 1967 and opened in 1970. The park features approximately 134 acres. Elephant Rocks' interpretive themes include geology and formation of the elephants, history and significance of granite quarrying, and Elephant Rocks as a visitor destination and the development of the park. Information concerning the upcoming CDP Open House event can be seen on the screen here. Let's take a look at some park highlights. Unique rounded granite boulders and a major quarrying operation make Elephant Rock State Park geologically and historically important. The park features massive rounded granite boulders atop a granite barren in the St. Francis Mountains. These unique ancient Precambrian boulders are approximately 1.3 billion years old. From 1869 to approximately 1952, Elephant Rock State Park and the surrounding area were the site of a major granite quarrying operation that shipped granite all over the United States. Commercially valuable Graniteville granite, or Missouri Red, was quarried for use as building, paving, and monumental stone. Some notable uses can be found throughout the St. Louis area in the Anheuser-Busch Brewery, the St. Louis Customs House, and Washington University, as well as in the pillars of the Eads Bridge. Also, it can be found in the pillars of the Governor's Mansion in Jefferson City. With Elephant Rocks being a natural tourist attraction since before statehood, it was unnatural to be suggested in 1924 as a state park. However, it was not until 1967 that Elephant Rocks became a member of the Missouri State Park System through the generosity of John Stafford Brown, retired chief geologist for St. Joseph Lead Co. The park officially opened 3 years later. The 133.75-acre park's most prominent natural resources, the large rounded granite boulders within the 7-acre natural area, attract over 106,869 visitors per year. Hiking, picnicking, and bouldering are some of the premier activities in the park. The park is also home to the nearly mile-long Braille Trail, the first paved trail in the state park system designed for use by visually impaired people to allow for interpretation of some of the park's natural and historic features. If you would like to learn more about Elephant Rock State Park, please visit mostateparks.com. We are currently updating the Conceptual Development Plan, or CDP, for Elephant Rock State Park. CDPs guide the future use and development at each state park and state historic site. These are long-range plans with a 15-year outlook. The plans outline area use, or zoning, site goals, development objectives, research needs, and project phasing, all while taking into consideration the significant natural, cultural, and recreational resources on site, as well as public input. There is a planning process that we follow when updating or creating a CDP. The process is comprised of 5 phases, including data gathering, drafting, public feedback, finalizing the plan, and implementation. Currently, we are seeking public input through our second online survey, as well as hosting a public meeting. But before we dive into the proposed development, let's take a look at the state park's mission. The mission of Elephant Rock State Park is to preserve and interpret the outstanding local geology, particularly the features of the ancient granite rocks, or elephants, found within its boundaries in the local quarrying industry. A second mission component is to provide quality recreational experiences consistent with the management efforts to protect the park's natural resources. Here you see a map of Elephant Rock State Park highlighting proposed developments for the site. The proposed development is what we're seeking public input on. Our first proposed development is to improve Highway 21 with turning lanes and install a caution vehicle exiting light for oncoming traffic. Our second proposed development is to improve traffic flow in the park with a U-turn opportunity, passive parking management, and a dedicated exit lane. Number 3 improves parking to accommodate increased visitation, oversized vehicles, and motorcycles. Our fourth proposed development increases the restroom capacity with new all-season flush restrooms. Number 5 will install an EV charging station. Proposed development number 6 updates the existing day use area to increase ADA accessibility, including sidewalk improvements. Proposed development number 7 enhances the wireless connectivity for park operations and public safety. Number 8 develops a new ADA accessible interpretive area with an amphitheater, interpretive kiosks, and a small shelter. Proposed development number 9 constructs a small concession stand to offer drinks, food, and park merchandise. Number 10. Upgrade and expand the Braille Trail to meet ADA standards and increase width for track chairs and emergency response. Proposed development number 11 expands the maintenance shop to accommodate vehicle and equipment maintenance. And number 12 will expand wastewater infrastructure to accommodate new flush restrooms. Again, we are seeking input and want to know if you like or dislike the proposed developments for this state park. So if you visit moststateparks.com/CDP, you will see survey number 2 for Elephant Rock State Park. Please click that link to take the survey. We will also be sharing the survey through social media, and that's going to be closing on November 19th. Now, if you have any CDP-related questions, please feel free to contact me, Daniel Engler. I'm a planner with Missouri State Parks, and I've got my email and phone number listed right here. If you have any questions related to Elephant Rock State Park, you can contact Brian Bethel, who's the State Park Superintendent, and there's his email address and phone number there. And for general Missouri State Parks questions or comments, please send those to moparks@dnr.mo.gov. Lastly, thanks to the citizens of Missouri, our state parks and historic sites are supported by 0.5% of the Parks, Soils, and Water sales tax. This sales tax allows free access to Missouri's 93 state parks and historic sites. Remember, you are always welcome in Missouri State Parks.